Hello and welcome. So we're gonna start off with the stream. Carry on with the stream. I was gonna live stream actually building something this evening, but I think I'll live stream tomorrow instead for a little bit. So yeah, this is this evening's live stream. So yeah, we're gonna carry on with the playthrough of Space Marine. Maybe we'll finish it tonight. Stalk the pattern. I know where we are.
Ultramarines. The logic engine thinks we are escaped Xenos specimens. There is a control panel in the side room. Get me there, and I can shut it down.
Is that everything? This infuriating weapon select control scheme. Gameplay options. I can't do anything there. I don't really want to quit either because we'll just do that bit again. You should be able to just change the control schemes willy-nilly.
The exit will open shortly, Captain. However, I'm afraid the servo turrets beyond this room remain primed.
What is kept in these containers?
Specimens needed for my research.
Specimens, cages, operating theaters. This place reeks of Xenos filth.
That is the business of the Inquisition. This way, Ultramarines.
Any turrets around here?
Space Marine recognized.
Right, so now we've got the Kraken Bolter.
The firing core is still active. Excellent.
If this is the firing core, Inquisitor, does it discharge through the whole facility?
No, not precisely. The core actually raises to the rooftop of the facility. That is where the rest of the firing array is located.
You just opened the window and then closed the window. Okay.
Alarm.
Yeah, I don't think you can actually, or a Space Marine. I don't think you can actually blow them up until they're activated. Oh, well that one wasn't really activated. Cool. Well, I activated the other one. I wonder if this will wipe it out instantly.
Xenos detected.
I don't think we're Xenos. You watched the Thunderhawk video? Oh, nice one. Great. What, is that the review one? Oh, the live stream. Oh, okay. Yeah, I will be live streaming building the Thunderhawk, mate. Probably not next week, but the week after. Next week I'm really busy with work, but the week after I've got some time off, so you'll probably see me do some live streams during the day, which I'm looking forward to. Unfortunately, that'll be before the weekend of the Horus Heresy stuff gets released.
There. The command room is beyond those doors.
And those sentry guns.
All the security measures will be down shortly, Captain.
Keep forget
I'm afraid they
to,
were the only
activate that
thing
fury.
keeping the orcs outside, however.
But you will be able to fire the weapon.
Indeed.
We had better do so quickly. This place will be awash with orcs before long.
Of course. Security systems disabled.
Authorization
I will live stream
recognized.
tomorrow at some point,
Releasing safeguard.
hopefully.
Please proceed to the generator room.
I've got a few fitness things to do tomorrow.
Here come the orcs.
Place the canister into its cradle inside the power core, Captain.
Do we risk exposure again?
Only if you drop the canister.
Okay, put this on. Yeah, the weapon wheel isn't. I don't know if they can change it.
Your
The,
time
you know,
carrying
start
my
menu.
power source is finally
The
at
main
an
menu,
end.
should I say? I don't know whether one of the control schemes allows you to change
Stand
it.
clear. Cyclic surge firing sequence commencing. Alarm. Structural damage. Warning. Emergency containment lights commencing.
Damnable thing!
What do you need me to do, Inquisitor?
You will need to manually restart the array alignment. Forcibly, if you must.
Yeah, D-pad
Where?
definitely.
In the firing chamber! Board the lift, Ultramarines!
Board the lift. I'm guessing this is the lift. Yeah, because the D-pad, I'm using the D-pad, I'm pressing the D-pad.
Captain,
nothing's happening.
you must hurry! The downed orcs have cut the main conduits to the firing tower! You must reconnect the conduits, Captain, or we're facing an overload that will rip this planet apart.
Understood.
I never remembered so many bits in this game.
The chamber is infested.
Clear it out. No mercy.
Cyclic surge firing sequence commencing.
Inquisitor, the conduits are reconnected.
Now, proceed to the main control panel.
Weapons authorization confirmed. Primary containment fixture disengaging. Firing sequence in progress.
Oh no, okay.
Firing now. Alarm.
Look at the spire.
I've been looking for you, Space Marine. You've got something of mine.
Ooh, here we go.
Why didn't it work?
Damn that Drogon! Never trust the Inquisition!
Stand fast, Ultramarines. We can handle a few orcs.
What about this one?
Space Marine! Was that supposed to hurt?
Chaos demons! How is this possible?
You got new friends now, Space Marine!
Pop it.
Inquisitor! Get back! How heroic. Drogon!
He's really having to use a lot of power to hold Titus down.
I have served you well, Lord Nimrod.
Traitor. I see. My servant did all that I hoped and more. But he would never have succeeded without you, Captain Titus. Thanks to these brave space marines, we have broken through to this reality. The blessed gateway.
Got it.
Clever fool. You seem surprisingly able to resist my touch, Titus of the Ultramarines. And that of the war, which impressed my servant to no end. Ah, you think the Inquisitor a traitor, but Drogon has been dead since before you first met. You have been used by my puppet of flesh and bone. I ain't so easy to kill.
Cool. Throwing the war boss around. Just pulls him with him.
Emperor, protect us.
We need an exit.
To the lift!
Oh, here we go. Did they swipe and teleport like this before? I can't remember.
Did that fiend speak truth? Did we cause a Chaos invasion?
Of course we did. His Inquisitor puppet manipulated us from the moment we met.
And before. The false Inquisitor sent the distress call.
I don't think so, Leandros. The man's urgency, his fear. I believe that was the real Drogon, facing certain death.
And it found him.
But not at the Orcs' hands. Somehow the agents of Chaos were already here.
Captain?
Keep moving!
That's gone quite well.
To the exit! Keep moving!
Well, I don't think the exit's over here. It's over there. Right, we escaped.
That gate, it's getting bigger. If it gets much larger, Nemeroth can bring his fleet through.
Then we must cut the link between Warp Gate and Tower.
You have a plan.
We use Invictus to sever the orbital spire.
At that
Yep.
range, will the Titan's cannon be effective?
It's time we use the power source to our advantage. To supercharge Invictus. We need to
Use
reach
the
that
power
Titan.
source. Supercharge the Titan. Oh, down we go. Give us some ammo.
Benjamin, something terrible has happened. Your mother, my Juliet, we got caught in an orc ambush. They called it your sister. She was screaming, and your mother threw herself at them. They laughed, Benjamin. Hannah, your mother.
Alone, there was no way the demon could get the power source past 1 million orcs. It needed help.
And we obliged.
Find us.
I was deceived. I am responsible for chaos breaking through to this world.
Genetic scan complete. Adeptus Astartes. Full access granted.
Oh, we've got the Iron Halo. X.
On that fateful journey through the warp, in my exhausted musings, I let my guard down. Something a psyker should never do. My desire, my psychic will, reached out into the warp, and the warp reached back
Ultramarines, attack!
before me.
Now we've got the Chaos Space. This is called Plasma. Fucking took so much to take that. Amazing. Oh yeah, we've got all sounds Lego. skull around here somewhere.
Duty requires that I put voice to my concerns.
Speak then.
You held the unshielded power source again, Captain. And again, you emerged from the exposure unscathed.
Leandros.
Astartes warns that those in league with Chaos can withstand the warp's touch.
You forget yourself, Ultramarine.
Leandros, I do not take this warp resistance lightly. But the search for answers must wait until after we deal with this Chaos invasion.
What if that is too late?
Leandros, enough. We need to keep moving.
Leandros has got a bee in his bonnet. Right, let's check upstairs. Sounds like it could be in here. There it is.
Send a runner to the depot at position Alpha. Let's go.
You're not leading this raid.
Of course I am.
Lieutenant, we need you in one piece. Let's face it, you're holding us together out here, and if you get...
It's an empty room, nothing in it whatsoever, right? What about in here? Nothing.
Runners, attack!
We can just go skibbity down here. Yeah.
My lords, help us!
Whoa.
Demons!
Where are they all coming from?
Guardsmen, report.
My
we get
Lord
in here?
Space Marine. They were on us almost immediately.
Lieutenant, Space Marines are here. Captain Titus, are you there? This is Lieutenant Mira. This whole planet has gone mad.
The forces of Chaos are invading this world. We must get to the Titan and destroy that warp gate.
I know what route to take. I deployed troops to man outposts between the Calcus facility and Bastion Primus. From there, you can access the rail network and cross to Manufactura Majakis.
Understood. I will meet you there.
Normally I would have fired with a ranged weapon and then finished the enemy off with a pistol. But it looks like the fastest way to do these things is fire twice. Main weapon. So I'm just trying to read your question there.
An orc invasion, and now the tender mercies of Chaos Heretics.
Yeah,
I'm surprised the
cannons,
place
yeah,
is
I agree
standing
with
at all.
that. Was it really worth the remaster? Yes, it really was, and I'll tell you 2 reasons. One, it was free, because this is free on Game Pass, so it didn't cost me a penny. And secondly, I own the 360 version of Space Marine, and it doesn't work on my Xbox.
How can we face them? The legions of chaos.
You can't play it.
Trooper,
and it wasn't
get yourself
available
together
on the
right
store either.
now.
So the only way of me being able to play
The other
Space
platoons
Marine
are going to fall back towards the
would
bastion.
be having to
Hold
buy it or
this
download
position,
it off
or they'll
Steam
be
and
cut
play
off.
it that way.
Greetings, Ultramarines.
So,
What is your
yeah,
situation,
for those
Lieutenant?
2 reasons.
As well as can be
I've been
hoped,
wanting to play
considering
this
we are
and
surrounded
stream
on
it
all sides by the enemy horde.
ever since I
We're heading back to the
did a
command
YouTube
post,
channel, but it was a bit iffy trying to stream from a 360. I mean, it's good that I'm able to play it and enjoy it again on a modern console. But then again, my expectations are very high. Like, if I had my way, I'd rather than completely redesign it with Space Marine 2 graphics. But I know they can't just throw this game into a machine and just do that. They'd have to redo the whole thing, much like they did with like Dead Space and Resident Evil 4. And even then, would it be worth? Would it be worth then doing that? Like, I'm not sure. You know, if they put the mechanics, like the gameplay mechanics, the Space Marine 2 into this as well, and not have the weapon selecting, then yeah. If they could add more enemies.
I want to be strong, to say everything's all right, but it's not. The dead are everywhere, stinking, rotting. We've got a place where we
it's
can,
free
but
for me.
fire attracts more orcs. If you stop and think about it, billions dead here.
Without the
You'll go
Game
mad.
Pass? Oh,
No
you
matter
mean,
where you
oh,
go,
okay,
you
well,
find
I
a
just
people
don't
in this
know why
world,
you
all
didn't have the
dead,
Game Pass to begin
all
with,
waiting
really.
for help that never came.
That just blows my mind. If you're already paying to play on Xbox Live, how much is it just to play on Xbox Live? Like a tenner or something, or £8? It's worth the extra little bit of money, I think. Depends how much you play games, really. Whether you can just. But yeah, actually selling this at full £40 or whatever, I don't know. It's a hard sell. I would probably. You don't need to really experience this game. Like, if you come from Space Marine 2 and then you've seen this up for sale and you don't have Game Pass, then yeah, I'll probably say you don't really need to play them. So you can watch someone play it, I guess, and enjoy it that way. Save yourself a bit of money.
Not for long.
Ammo. Really overdo it. Spawned from nowhere, didn't they? What's that about? It's crazy. I can hear a servitor here because I've picked it up. Right, we're going to have to do that bit all over again.
Not for long.
Well met, Mira.
Jonah, I half expected to find a demon chewing on your bones.
Have I
spit me
encountered
right
any
out.
bugs?
Make your report, Jonah.
Haven't
The
encountered any
Greenskins
bugs.
have been pressing us hard, both down here and at the Bastion proper.
Get ready to fall back to the Bastion. Do not engage Chaos forces
I
directly
mean, in the
until I
last
get
live stream,
reinforcements
there
down
was
here to
a,
back
there was a
you
bit
up.
where I died a couple of times, but that's only because the game spawned about 4
Captain
looters,
Titus,
let's just
this
call
way.
them, with rocket launchers. That's just my own terrible skill rather than a bug. No, I haven't had a single bug, it hasn't crashed. Doom crashed twice when playing through Doom. But touch wood, this hasn't crashed at all.
Lieutenant Mira, this is Bastion Primus. We're under heavy assault. The Orcs are back, and they cut power to the sentry guns.
All of them?
They took out the generator. We couldn't defend it against such numbers. We had to fall back.
The Ultramarines and I are almost at your position. Mirror out.
Yeah, you can see why there isn't a las cannon in Space Marine 2, can't you? This one-shotting Tyranid warriors all the time.
Genetic scan complete. Adeptus Astartes.
It's been 3 days
Access
since Alarin
authorized.
died. The orders have finally left the temple. I accessed the comm station. The Liberation Fleet is en route. The Ultramarines taking advance force.
Not sure I like the plasma gun. I'm going to regret this, I know.
More greenskins! Orcs, always more orcs.
There's a plasma in this
Forward.
game kind of explodes after it sticks. And you have to vent it all the time.
Your ground! The Ultramarines are here!
Why can't I vent? Got a big knob coming. We did have a big knob.
You can see why we need the sentry guns. There aren't enough of us to hold this position without them.
Lieutenant, the central outpost is under attack.
Tell them we're on our way.
Move out, brothers.
Okay, off we go.
We need those sentry guns.
Lieutenant, where is the generator? I will contact you once I have restored power. Brothers, the guardsmen will need your help until the guns are reactivated.
Power up center. How are we powering up the center? is gonna take my health. I knew they were around somewhere. I knew they were around somewhere. These Ard boys with the chainswords, the overpowered chainswords. I mean, even with a 9 Halo. Finally. Getting somewhere.
Lieutenant Mira, the generator's at full power.
It's working. The sentry guns are back online. Captain, your men are near an access point to the rail network. My guardsmen will point the way. Another gateway is close to your position.
Thanks, Captain.
Here we are, my lord.
Carry on, Guardsman.
Sidonis to Captain Titus. We are running into orcs down here. Nothing like above, though. Just enough to be an annoyance. We will be there soon.
Understood.
There it is. How do we get there then? Around here?
don't think this is a good idea.
It's not your call, is it? I say this is our best chance of taking the gun.
But a nighttime assault.
Have some faith, Samson. In the dark, we might catch those orcs off their guard. Unless they've...
Got night vision. I think they've got really good vision in the dark, haven't they? Oh, speaking of which, what's a space marine?
Think you can walk out of here with that sparkle thing? I'm Boss Grimskull! This whole planet is mine!
I can't remember what I did to kill him. I think I should have picked up the vengeance launcher.
You've been at my heels for long enough. This ends now.
That's right! Because I'm at standstill, so I can kill you!
Oh yeah, when he gets damaged a little bit, he does a flashbang.
Space Marine! I'm gonna piss off your head.
He's not very happy now, is he?
Your blood.
Well, you saw me roll then. I did press B, he did roll out the way, but the area of effect for this war boss is just mental. Oh, we have to do that whole thing again. Yeah.
Life is the Emperor's currency.
Instant death. Just to remind everyone, this is medium difficulty. Instant death. Just not veteran or anything like that. Instant death again. The thing is, enemies in this, you can't like slightly push them out the way like you can in Space Marine 2. They are solid units, so you have to walk around them. You can't like push through them. Oh, I think we can execute him. We can get close enough.
I ain't finished with you yet, Space Marine!
But I am finished with you, Orc.
He's probably still alive. Don't worry.
The damned orc is dead.
Finally, some good news.
This rail line will take us directly to the Titan Manufactorum.
The faster the better. Those orcs slowed us down.
I mean, it's no
Give
no
Limeroth
Trigon
time to
from
prepare his
Space Marine 2,
invasion.
is it? Let's
We
face
must
it.
get to the Titan and destroy that warp gate.
Right. How do we fight more chaos?
Captain Titus,
Turn to the monk.
the orcs are running scared. What's happened?
The captain dealt with their war boss once and for all.
We have a chance now.
Bolster your defenses. The demon host will not be so easy to frighten off.
Good luck, Titus. All our hopes are with you.
This section reports 5,302 workers absent. The Magos has been notified. Adeptus Astartes recognized. Full access
Ultramarines,
granted.
this is Princeps Enoch aboard Titan Invictus.
This is Captain Titus. What is the status of the Titan?
My crew and I are aboard Invictus, but she's immobilized. You will need to activate our berth's backup generator to release the mooring clamps.
Understood.
I think we've got what we needed. Spotted some chaos. Oh, come on! He wasn't on the stun for very long, was he? I was like, no! It wasn't long enough for me to... yeah, let's swap it for us. Okay, where is this Titan? White bones. Is it over there somewhere? I'm booked with fire heavy voltage. Damn, heavy voltage. Oh, it's like a game place, isn't it? Or cycling. Havocs. Taking the long route. Leandra's just taken one flank down. Three shots. On the big lift. Okay. So many lifts in this game. As I say, I can't remember the big lifts.
It is a noble and worthy thing.
Experimentation with the warp energy is proceeding rapidly. I no longer need to travel into the warp to pull more energy into this dimension. But I am encountering unexpected
All workers of class 9 and above.
I was naive to think that my incursion into warp space would go unnoticed.
There it is.
Okay.
That did it, Ultramarines. If you can release our mooring clamps, we can bring devastation to the invaders. The renegades have it well guarded.
Understood.
Mooring clamps. Yeah, this was on Xbox 360. I think it did come to PS3, like eventually. Can't remember. Maybe it didn't come to PlayStation at all. Maybe it was just an Xbox 360. I can't remember it ever coming to PlayStation. Yeah, I can't remember it coming to PlayStation. Jeez, those grenades are a little bit accurate. You have it for the PlayStation 3? No way.
elevator will get
All
us
I
to
know
the
is that you
mooring
can't
camp
get it on the
controls.
PlayStation.
I will take care of the
Marketplace, I know
clamps.
that.
You and Leandros get the
So-
doors to the Manufactorum open.
I don't know whether it was
Understood,
ever
Captain.
released digitally on PlayStation. But it's not on there now, and it hasn't been there for years. I mean, I think they've got a few PlayStation 3 games on there as part of the like ultra special subscription thing. Oh, they've gone in there. Okay. I guess I go in here then.
You belong to the machine god. You are a cog in the glorious machine.
Yeah, no, we'll keep it the last one.
Enoch, I have Inquisitor Drogon's power source with me. We must use it to supercharge your weaponry.
The power source? The rites involved in using it safely. Only the High Fabricator himself.
Unless we act now, an entire Chaos fleet will hang over your Forge world.
Understood.
That's a good point. Yeah, I think a lot of people are going back to physical media, physical format, because streaming is just getting too expensive, and you're getting adverts all the time. You know, you're paying like 10, 15 quid a month for these streaming platforms, and you still have to sit through adverts.
Weapons authorization confirmed. Ultramarines chapter. The Emperor be with you, Space Marine.
You might as well just, you know, a lot of the time you can get like 3 Blu-rays or something for 20 quid, can't you? Or 2 4Ks for 30, or, you know. So you might as well just get it in the best quality you can, and no ads.
Clamps released. Invictus powering up now.
My
Like,
battle
there's never
brothers
been
will
a
have the
time
gates
on
open
the
shortly.
streaming platforms
Maneuver
where I've
Invictus
looked
close
at a
to the
film that
topmost
I've watched
gantries.
before and
I'm
gone,
coming aboard.
oh yeah, you know what?
Yes,
I'll watch that film that I've watched again. I'll just watch it. That's if I own it. If I don't own it, then probably don't like it enough to watch it. Okay, so it's on its way. Warlord Titan. There's a glide drone. Still not in plastic. I think maybe I should check the plastic. Would be vulnerable to that one. Oh, there's a server stalk just found me.
Lock it down! A demon is in the lands!
Authorization required to implement security protocols.
Drogon, Inquisitor, Ordo Xenos.
Repeat authorization. Speak clearly.
Drogon! Inquisitor! Ordo!
Enoch, I have a target for you. The orbital spire.
Spire? But Captain, it is a masterwork of the machine god.
It is feeding energy into the warp gate above it. If we are to stop this invasion, the spire must fall.
I understand.
We'll keep with the storm ball and see how that goes. so cool. Like, we get that elevator up just to then walk on a Titan.
Where must I bring the power
It's the only
source?
game where you
Travel
ride a
across the
Titan.
aperture to the starboard side, Captain. I will open a maintenance apps for the volcano cannon.
Protocols suspended. Access
Can't do this on
authorized.
a Mars.
The apps is below you, Captain.
No, don't do it.
Only in death does
And I
duty
actually fell off the Titan as well. you can't actually fall off the Titan, but the death animation, I guess, does that. This is why I probably should have stuck with the las cannon. Can I swap now? No. Wow, so I have to ride the elevator all the way up there. Just to
Enoch,
then die again.
I have a target for you.
Oh, I've
The
got full
orbital
health this
spire.
time.
Spire? But Captain, it is a masterwork of the machine god.
It is feeding energy into the warp gate above it. If we are to stop this invasion, the spire must fall.
I understand.
Oh no, we can swap. Okay. Definitely swap with the las cannon.
Where must I bring the power source?
Travel across the aperture to the starboard side, Captain. I will open a maintenance apps for the volcano cannon.
Protocols suspended. Access authorized.
The apps is below you, Captain.
Open the hatch.
Please round the volcano cannon, Captain.
Fine. Just put the power source directly into the volcano cannon.
Power
Ready.
source accepted.
Target the orbital spire!
Target acquired.
Firing now.
Sire, preserve us.
Alarm.
I mean, it was
Ejecting
stood
power.
on the volcano cannon
Shutting
as it
down all
fired.
systems.
Captain, all systems are overloading. Did it work?
Invictus performed admirably, Enoch. The warp gate is closing.
Thank the machine god.
Shutting down all systems.
Oh, hello. Nothing there.
That's done it, Titus.
But Nemeroth and his demon host still roam free.
Though he is trapped on this world.
And all the more desperate to recover the power source. We must get it to safety, old friend.
Good news on that front. Lieutenant Mirror reports that the Liberation fleet has entered the system. The Inquisition will surely have sent agents with the fleet, Captain. Perhaps we can return the device to them.
The Inquisition has already failed to stop its exploitation by Chaos. No one must use the device, Leandros, ever again. Contact Lieutenant Mira, and have her divert a Valkyrie here to pick us up.
Yes, Captain.
I suppose putting a bolt around through that damnable power source is out of the question.
Too risky. We could open another warp gate, for all we know. Upon our return to Macragge, I will confide it to the chapter master and his librarians.
And until then?
My most trusted brother will bring it to our strike cruiser and seal it in the armory. Get this damn thing secured, Sergeant.
As quickly as I can. What will you be doing while I run this little errand?
There are still thousands of traitors and heretics on this world. I intend to drastically thin their ranks.
Lieutenant Mira's Valkyrie is on its way, Captain.
Excellent. We make for the landing pad. And watch for the Chaos Lord's forces.
Retrieve the warp device.
Sidonis, get to the landing pad.
Aye, Captain.
Get behind them. Bit of an ambush there. I mean, this area kind of looks very similarly designed to where the Orc was.
These traitors are determined, and this landing pad does not offer much cover.
He was too busy doing an execution.
Sidonis!
At last.
No!
Such a pretty bauble, hiding such immense power. This device is a gift from the Chaos Gods. It holds the key to my evolution, to my ascension, to immortal demonhood. My armies will spill humanity's blood across the stars.
Really?
You continue to resist my touch. Only a deep connection to the warp can explain this. Will you be joining us soon, brother?
Oh dear.
I couldn't reach him in time.
Sidonus died as we all should. In righteous battle. Do not give him grief, Leandros. Turn your thoughts to vengeance. Nemeroth will pay in blood.
The Space Marines!
Why am I actually... I'm going to die because I was blocked on the...
And we shall know no fear.
Yep, that's pretty much how it goes right there. So I was sandwiched between two enemies and the scenery, and as I said before, the enemies are solid, so you can't push them out the way slightly. They're just there.
Reach him in time.
Sidonus died as we all should. In righteous battle. Do not give in to grief, Leandros. Turn your thoughts to vengeance. Nemeroth will pay in blood.
Like just on that small apex.
Mira here. Valkyrie on approach. Titus, we're ready to transport you.
The Sergeant.
That traitor lord murdered him.
Oh.
Nemeroth killed Sidonus for the power source. You said the Inquisitor's work was heretical, Leandros. You were right.
What do you mean?
Nemeroth plans to use the power source to trigger his transformation into a demon prince.
abomination.
How can we stand against such a creature?
I will kill Nemeroth when he's most vulnerable. During the transformation. Safeguard Sidonus until the apothecary arrives. Then join the Imperial attack.
Going alone is suicide. Or worse, we know the enemy takes great interest in your connection to Chaos.
Do you fear my falling to Chaos?
Of course not. Whatever lies behind your resistance, it can only be to the enemy's favor.
Why? Perhaps this resistance can get you close enough for a killing blow.
I will destroy Nemeroth with skill and steel, or die trying. If this resistance comes into play during battle, so be it.
So be it.
So be it. Part 5, Prince of Demons. Fight towards the severed orbital spire and fight the final battle with Chaos.
I must reach the orbital spire.
Farewell, Captain.
So is it like an orbital elevator then, I guess?
Hard work occupies the body and distracts the mind. It is a noble and worthy thing.
Yeah, this is an odd bit because we fight this way for a little bit, and I'm pretty sure don't we get a lift or something?
Stench of aliens permeates this facility, but it is tolerable because it represents progress. I acquired specimens for experimentation. Orc, Tau, Eldar, even a Tyranid Lictor, which nearly caused a revolt among my tech priest allies. I designed the weapon to use the warp energies to target the weak points in the Xenos brain and rupture them. That is the tidy theory. When I put it into practice, however, the specimen's head explodes. Distasteful, but effective. The weapon works.
Bloodletters. For some reason. What? got there? We made it? Where are we meant to go? On this lift? I don't know. Are we meant to go around here?
Captain Titus, the Liberation Fleet is in orbit. Fresh troops are landing, preparing to assault the orbital spire.
It may be severed, but it's still the enemy's strong point.
The fleet is preparing an all-out assault.
Your attack will not be enough to stop the forces of chaos.
I know. Good luck, Titus.
Havoc, las cannon right in the face. Thanks. I'd so rolled out the way of that. Let me roll out the way. See, look at this right here. Getting stuck on this. What? What is he? Sounds like a service skill.
Benjamin, we have to leave Epsilon Center. The orcs are coming. I'm so sorry, Ben. I can't leave you the next breadcrumb because I don't have a plan anymore. We've lost your mother, and I'm so afraid we've lost you too. I have to keep Hannah safe. That means we can't stay in one place long. But I promise you, Benjamin, I will find you. I will never stop looking.
Take out this plasma. Break. Plasma freeze. Nice. Get out the way. Those grenades are so accurate. Well, we are getting there little by little. Getting ammo on the way as well. Always good.
Safe from you, demon.
Tell me after you're dead.
Nothing monstrous now, though. Oh, that's something monstrous. Wow. Psyker, grenade, roofs, everything. Indeed. This bit's lasting longer than I thought it would. Back when I used to play it.
Ultramarines, this is Captain Titus.
Captain Titus. Thunderhawk Lance of Jove is at your disposal, Captain.
Oh.
I must reach the orbital spire. Tell your pilot to make his approach.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, we have to go through this loop bit. Oh, hold on a minute. That's one of the right road. Definitely take it out from here. Maybe it's invincible until I go on the bridge. Oh, I suppose me.
Raven Squad Corvus reporting in, Captain Titus. We joined the Liberation Fleet at Bakar, along with a squad of Black Templars.
Unleash the fury
no,
you
my
showed
Black
in the Aurelian
Templars.
Crusade.
Oh, God.
And we will be glad to have even a few blood ravens with us.
You may rely on that, Captain.
Then join the forces driving into the
surprised
demon
all this
host,
ammo and
and stop
weapons
any
are
enemies
still
trying to follow me up the orbital spire.
None shall find us wanting.
Honor and glory, Blood Raven.
Purge the heretics!
Attack!
Brothers! Forward!
Forward!
Where's that other side? There it is.
Keep moving. Remain alert.
Drive them back!
Right, no ammo.
Ground forces, Ultramarines drop pod incoming. Squad regulars making planet. Touchdown imminent. Ultramarines, deploy on my mark. Heavy infestation at Rock Point Validus. Cleanse and purge. Your orders, Captain.
Destroy these Chaos forces. I must reach the orbital spire.
Yes, sir. Captain Titus.
Thunderhawk.
Squad Solinus reporting in. Manufactorum Narcis is secure.
Very good.
Your orders, Captain.
Contain the Chaos threat here.
Understood. Thunderhawk ready for transport, Captain Titus.
I will need all your skill, pilot.
I will take you into the Eye of Terror if you ask it, Captain.
The orbital spire will do for today, brother.
Off to the orbital spire. Here we go. I think we usually jump back for this bit. The only weapons I can use is the...
I will hold here as long as I can, Captain.
No, brother. Rejoin our forces and bring fury to the enemy. This battle is mine alone.
Yes, sir.
Titus goes hello. Not even not even a squad of 3. Just him against everything. No point doing an execution.
This madness will not stop me, and neither will you.
It does spank on the hammer. What are these doing?
I've encountered unexpected results. Warp energies affected different species in different ways. Essentially, I can tune this weapon to cause maximum damage to whatever enemy we face. If humans are caught in the blast wave, they will not be harmed. Good news, I suppose.
The dark gods of us!
Warp device, strong as the
The world grows dark!
off our plasma cannon guy is having a whale of the time up there. Too much of a good time.
The psychic attacks are increasing. I'm hearing things now. The name, constant whisper in my mind. I must withstand it. Because something completely unexpected has happened. Orcs are invading this planet. The timing is perfect. The psychic scourge weapon is nearly ready, and millions of orcs will prove the ultimate test subjects. I will save this planet.
Your brothers thought the same, traitor. Their corpses lie behind me.
Blood. Kill 500 enemies using melee.
Out of fuel.
Oh. Whoa, coming down. I'm going to go for the power axe because then I can actually use some ranged weapons. I haven't got anything for the melter, so I'm going to get the plasma. We're going to keep with the las. Just because. Yeah, we're not messing about. Light drones are disgusting. 3 shots with the las cannon. Check out the other side. I'm wondering if both of these two tracks lead to the same. Oh no. Hey.
I possess this corpse. I possess this Inquisitor. I possess his secrets. The warp device is here. So close. How can we get to?
Watch out! Kill them all!
Come on, then. I know I'm gonna die from this side there by the time I do this fusion. Phew. That's all right. The execution system is like 10 times better. It's basically 2 than this. And you can actually heal yourself with stimpaks. Here we go. Wow, that is a long, long lift.
There is much blood on your hands, for all those you have killed. For Sidonus, and for the Emperor. I will finish this.
Dread gods of chaos, I am Nemiroth, your herald and champion. I have burned 1,000 worlds in your dark maze. You challenged me to recover this fragment of your power, and I have
yeah, well, I've melted gun and plasma, I think.
Sembra, who dared claim it as their own, lie dead at my hand.
No, what we'll do, we'll have plasma, we'll have plasma. I'm probably going to regret not having the melter. Just get the melter. See how far I can get this with the bolt.
I return your dark relic to you. I offer up this world and all those upon it. I ask for the reward that was promised.
You want to talk to your gods? I will send you to them.
Admit it, Titus. The power of chaos is within you, calling to this relic. Imagine the Ultramarines dominating this galaxy in glorious conquest, with you at their head. Imagine the power you could wield.
As a slave to chaos, nothing you say could tempt me from the path of honor, or from avenging the deaths of my battle brothers.
Here we go.
You are no threat to me now, Ultramarine!
Back then, I could have probably gone away or around.
Ascension! Grant me your favor. Corrupt my flesh. Make me demon-kind. Show this fool the true nature of power. Ultramarines!
Great. That grenade came from nowhere.
Have you looked to the skies lately, Captain Titus? You opened a gateway to the Chaos Realm. Already, our legion is unearthed. The slave of the false Emperor was trying to save this planet from one invasion. Instead, he ushered in Your pathetic Imperial forces will be scoured clean from this world. Soon, my entire invasion fleet will cross into this reality. Your task is hopeless, Titus. I have the will of the Dark Gods behind me. But you have no one. And you will die here, alone.
Oh dear.
Killing my servants matters little. I am unassailable. The gods of chaos protect me with the very energies of creation.
Almost.
Forget, Nemiroth. I am no stranger to the touch of the warp.
If it takes 1,000 years, I will rise again and take my vengeance upon your flesh. Or will I find your arms open in welcome? A true sign of chaos. Never!
Was actually a demon prince. I don't know about that. He's close. Oh yeah, of course. Of course the Thunderhawk plucks him.
Look there, Ultramarine. You have saved this world.
We did it.
I see the Ultramarines are human, after all.
More than you know, Lieutenant.
Oh, here we go. Ooh, Black Templars.
The damned Inquisition is here.
His injuries appear chaos inflicted. You are certain of this charge?
Captain Titus has been corrupted by chaos, Inquisitor Thrax.
I am no heretic!
You lie! Only an agent of chaos could withstand such warp exposure.
I sent the demon to oblivion.
But did you have unholy assistance? We must know. You will submit to my authority, Captain, or the Inquisition must conclude that you have corrupted every Ultramarine under your command, not to mention those who stand at your side.
What?
Ignore his threats. Come on.
The Inquisition will destroy you, Mira, and the Ultramarines will be forever dishonored. Leave my brothers and the Lieutenant alone. I will come with you. I do not know why I can resist the touch of chaos, but I swear I will discover the truth.
We will discover many truths, Space Marine.
Codex Astartes leaves no room for doubt. You cannot touch the warp and emerge unscathed.
The Codex Astartes is a set of rules. They guide us, shape us as Ultramarines, teach us to hold duty and honor sacred above all. But how we live with those rules is the true test of a Space Marine. And you have failed.
Oh dear. Well, that Leandros. I'm sure he'll be fine. I'm sure he'll turn out to be a nice chap. There we go. We did it. There'd be no Space Marine 2 without Space Marine 1. Looks like there'll be no plastic Horus Heresy without resin. And of course, this continues in Space Marine 2, of which we've also done a playthrough. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. 2 evenings is all it kind of takes, really. Or a full day, really, of playing. I think the first stream was 2 hours or so. So about 5 hours, maybe 4 or 5 hours. Yeah, in memory of Brian Wood. And that is it. So if I go back, and yeah, so that was the campaign. I just want to look at the controller. So classic layout. What's the difference? Ooh. So melee is X for the classic. Oh, right. Okay, if you use classic, then look, you can choose your weapon for the D-pad. Oh, silly me. That's a bit crazy. So I would use modern for multiplayer, and I would use classic for the campaign. Because look, you can swap your weapons about. I didn't really use Fury mode at all. Maybe I should have done. That's probably why I was so sort of slow. I just did not use Fury mode at all. Totally forgot. I think I used it like twice in this game. It's just not kind of, yeah. But then again, in Space Marine 2, I didn't really use Fury mode hardly ever at all either. So, and of course, you can't use it in the Siege mode, the operations, can you? Online, so you've got versus, private, exterminatus. Oh, can you use the dreadnought? Something. Yeah, so there's the online thing, but there you go. Hopefully you've enjoyed that. I will have uploaded this to YouTube, of course, at some point very soon. And yeah, nice little trip down memory lane, but I have to say it was better. I remembered it being better. I really do. The music is fantastic, don't get me wrong. But if anything, it's, you know, it was a long time since this in 2011 and then Space Marine 2 in 2015. 13 years. Too long. But hey, we'll get Space Marine 3 in the next 2-3 years, won't we? So there's that to look forward to. That's it for my live stream. Thanks everyone that's watched and joined, and everyone on YouTube that have watched this playthrough. Appreciate it. Thanks again for watching.